Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Lights are on, fellas.
Can you just let me know when we're live?
Fired up. Everybody circle around.
I've been.
What is everybody? Welcome to the DNVR Nuggets Podcast. Live from the Toyota Lounge here at DNVR HQ above the DNVR Bar in the lounge, fellas. Lounging around on a casual Friday. God.
Casual
It's
Saturday.
such a good Friday, you thought it was a Saturday.
Yeah, dude.
It feels like a Saturday. I have Saturday energy, but
You know why it doesn't feel like a Saturday?
Why?
This is where we work.
this is where we work Monday through Friday. And it is the penultimate Friday before we
Before the ultimate Friday.
Next Friday, we're going to have a little funeral, a little wake of the off season, because it was a long one and I cannot wait to put it down.
I don't want to honor it in any way.
Yeah, I don't know.
Really? We're not even going to honor this one?
No, dude, this is like, yeah.
All right. We do have a good show for you today. I came up with a couple. I don't know if it's a good show. We're going to find out. I came up with a couple gags. Gags for you guys.
The way you teased it,
Yeah.
I'm sticking around.
And then later on in the show, we're going to have you, our diehards, join the show, chop it up with us. You guys tell us what direction you want this thing to go. I got Brendan Vogt here.
What's up, gang? How's everyone doing? You'd think I would prep an intro every day, because every day you go,
It just comes to you, though.
and here's Brett. Yeah, I got nothing today, though.
None of us do, man.
You
We don't. But between the three of us, we don't have two brain cells. Over here,
boy.
D-Line Co.
That's right, guys. Listen, I can do this. I'm a professional, as you well know. Pretty hungover.
Me and
pretty
D-Line went hard in the
hungover.
paint last night, man.
Pretty hungover.
Did you do it here?
I've been in the LIL boys room a lot.
Wow, that was a lot of info. Didn't need that one.
Well, I'm just telling you. You said you didn't prep. I'm just letting you know. Like, this is where I'm at, people.
But I do have some news up at the top here that I want to get to. I guess it's not news. I just, you talk to some people, you hear some things. Sometimes you get to talk, and this time of year, people are.
Your hair looks so good.
Does it really?
I'm like distracted.
Are you
by
being
how,
serious?
No, I'm
man?
distracted by how good you look.
Everybody's
but
always
keep
making
going.
fun of it.
No,
so I
no.
can never tell if anyone's being sincere.
You
or not.
salvaged, I think, what you were concerned about.
All right, thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
The buzz I have heard repeatedly, enough so that I can go ahead and throw it out here. I'm told that Jamal Murray really is chomping at the bit for this season.
Is it
Looking
chomping?
phenomenal.
Chomping or
Champing. No,
champing?
chomping is hyper correct. We've done over this. Champing is what you say, which is correct, but kind of snooty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like France.
But I feel like you are kind of snooty. So shouldn't you be
You're
using
right.
champing?
He's champing at the bit to get out. No, there's a lot of excitement about the Denver Nuggets right now when you talk to people with the team. It's kind of check-in time because there's one more week. You're just kind of checking in, what's going on. And the thing I keep hearing is, man, Jamal, very focused this offseason, very intense, very lean, very ready to go. You hear things about a lot of guys, not just him, but that's the guy for me that I boast him like, waiting and hoping to hear. And I've heard enough. With a week to go before Media Day, I am officially excited
Here we
for
go.
The year of Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray. It might actually happen this year. No, but I mean, there's a lot of buzz, Vogt. A lot of buzz around him.
I was so ready to take this torch and sprint until you said year of Jamal Murray.
I know. It like ruins it all.
Yeah, I get it. I was
Makes
ready
it
to
sound
go.
like it's a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke.
If you could grab two headlines from the ether and say, all right, Murray is motivated. My second one would be Jonas Valanciunas is excited to be here. I think they're the things I would want to hear.
I think both of those things are true.
I would agree. And that's very exciting. We'll get a better sense of it ourselves, a limited sense, but a better sense here at the end of the month or start of next month of what apparently is in the air, which is what we hope would be in the air, which is a refreshed perspective on what's possible together, being focused, being competitive, not letting another opportunity, just leaving it on the table. And I think this group is probably good enough that they should feel that way about the last 2 years, but Jamal in particular, the motivation, the conditioning, these are the areas we want him to not just grab some base hits, to cross metaphor with sports, home runs, right? We want him to knock this stuff out of the park. We want to feel great about it. Seeing it is better than hearing about it, but for now, all we can do is hear about it, and it's a good note.
This time last year, D-line, and you're always trying to talk to people, although it is, for me, just so everybody a little behind the curtain, you give some space over the off season, like when everything's done, because nothing's happening. There's guys in the gym are doing this, and I might pull on a guy here or there, this or that, but you kind of give some space. This is the time of like kind of circling back. This time last year, a lot of complaining.
Yeah.
A lot of like, well, that guy, this and that, and then this. And a lot of just like, man, nothing sounds good. And you remember this time last year, I was kind of like, guys, I'm worried. This year, it is so nice because there's nothing I would want an update on more that you could tell me that would be more encouraging about the season than Jamal Murray seems insanely focused, in great shape, and champing at the bit.
I love it. I mean, yes. Not only that, last year, nobody was in town. Nobody was together. This year, there's been an unbelievable amount of connectedness that we've seen. I mean, I'm not. If they did that in years past, I certainly wasn't privy to it. But the whole team was playing together in those Rico Hines runs. That's crazy to me. And it's, I mean, you want to talk encouraging. It's, you really are bringing in a pretty good amount of new players, and to see them already forming their own bonds and like finding out like how to play together, it's unbelievable. And of course, the Jamal Murray news. This is the news we've been waiting for his entire career, is that he is working out in the off season, that he's dedicated, that he seems to really be focused, and to be fair to him, that he's healthy, that he has the ability to do all this stuff. He's not, hung up on one thing or another. All things being, it is a joke of sorts, but it's not like this. I really do think this is going to be his best year. Barring any unforeseen circumstances, like given the track that they're on right now, I do think that there's a new hunger in the belly of the Denver Nuggets. Like, I really think that they feel, not that the narrative matters, but I do think that I don't think they appreciate being thought of as the team of the old already.
Right. Kind of over the, they're still a good team.
Yeah.
They're still good.
Like the way that the Bucks are regarded, but the Bucks are regarded
Bucks are
but they tore their team apart.
Yeah.
And the Nuggets have not.
Well, I'm excited for it, and it was just kind of cool to get that report from people that there's some buzz there. Let me play a quick game here.
Whoa. Can I take biggest news?
Yeah.
News just dropped. Welcome to the Supporters Club 5555555
Let's go. You guys, of course, join the Supporters Club. We're going to have some new emojis dropping in a week. A whole suite of Denver Nuggets ones. You're not going to miss it.
They will be sweet, won't they?
They will be sweet. Also, you guys know you get that badge next to your name. The sooner you sign up, the sooner you get the upgraded badge.
Oh, boy.
So we'll always know who is the first.
Yeah, the real ones will be revealed.
I want to play a quick game. If you were to give...
We're in the middle of a show.
No, dude. Okay.
That'll be the show.
Okay.
If you were to give 2 minutes per game, you're going to give a plus 2 minutes per game to somebody on the roster. Who would it be?
Ooh, okay. Plus 2 minutes a game.
Yeah, you're just going to hand them 2 more.
Hey, 2
Jokic? You're going to play 40 minutes a game? No.
Yeah. I can't take Jonas because he wasn't here, right?
Correct.
Oh.
Strother kind of played a lot of minutes.
You could
Peyton
just
Watson played a lot of minutes last year.
You could just say, like, this guy's
24.
going to get more minutes than you would expect.
I'll say plus 2 for Peyton with hope that means more minutes with Jokic.
That would be 26 and a half minutes, which would basically make him a sixth man.
All right.
But if he gets that, it's because he earned it.
Because he earned it, yeah.
That, which would be very good.
I'm kind of taking the new additions out of this, of course. So if you're thinking guys coming back, my hope is I really would like a lot of the top 5 guys to not have to play so much. You doing all right? Hiccups are the worst. They're the worst.
Sorry, I'm 1940s drunk. Bubbles popping.
But yeah, I think I'm going to go with Peyton.
Okay, what about you? Here, I'll give you one that maybe is a cheating. Aaron Gordon played 28 and a half minutes last year.
Okay.
I think that's cheating because I think we all assume he'll play 30 or hope he'll play 30. So maybe go outside of him.
I'd like to go. I want to go Deron Holmes. Get 2 minutes. I'd like to get some playing.
He gets every garbage time.
Yeah, dude. Well, that would be amazing if there was nothing but garbage time. No, I don't want him to get 2 minutes, but I want him to get some playing time. I want him to be able to really show us what Calvin Booth saw in him. And we know that he has a really legitimate shot. His 3-point shooting is real. And that could be very helpful to the bench. I don't know. I just want to. I'm very curious about him. Probably the most. I might be the most curious about him.
The word on him that I heard is that his shot is very real. The shot part of it is very real.
Yeah.
And, like, I think he's a guy that has the skills he can do. He defends, he rolls, he shoots the three. And then, like, you play him in pickup game, and that's all he does. So it's not like a guy that pops, which is fine. I think that could be a good thing. How about this next one that's tough? I would go Pickett. Everybody already knows why. He's at 13 minutes. 15 sounds right to me. If you were to take 2 minutes off of somebody, who would it be? You basically have two options here.
I'll go here.
Jokic or Jamal, both at 36 minutes.
Jokic. Of course Jokic.
Not Jamal.
Of course Jokic. Like that. If we're talking about one guy to make sure he is at tip-top condition when the end of the season comes, it is Nikola Jokic. Please, God, give him 10 less minutes a game if we can do it.
You don't really want 10 fewer.
Well, I mean, listen, I just
3 fewer. What's the perfect number? 35? 34?
Yeah, somewhere in there, I guess. I mean, I would like him to play I want him to be used sparingly until we use him for like a whole game.
Okay.
For variety's sake, I'll take the other answer and say, while we're always chiefly concerned with Jokic's conditioning, I think Murray's injury history and lack of conditioning pops up more often as an issue. I'm doing this like a politician.
I know.
I did not mean to do that. I honestly can't believe I just did that. So I'm going to say Murray because, Harrison Wind, our colleague who's not here today, has been on this for years. He loses his mind at how many minutes Murray plays. Whether it's part of the rotation, whether it's him coming back in for garbage time to get some stats or whatever it is. And then his legs seem to be going at the end of the year. So I'll say rest for Murray. And then also we can feel good then in that outcome about our main issue, our principal issue, which is, do they have a backup point guard? And, if it's going well, then Murray can rest.
Yeah. I think if I were forced here, because I want both of them, is the right answer. But if I was forced, I might be with Vogt. It might be Jamal. I just kind of trust that Jokic can manage his body. He is getting older, but I just have more confidence that Jokic can handle that. And if I only got to pick one, I think it would be Jamal because I don't think he can handle it.
Although you got to think if Jokic is having fewer minutes, it means we're having great success.
Well, we would hope. How about this one? If you can give 2 points per game to a player, who would it be?
Wow, a single bucket per game. Okay, I would take 2 points. So
would you rather?
P-Watt. Give me
really?
Give me P-Watt.
Good answer.
Yeah, give me P-Watt. To
10
not
points
only ramp up his offense but his defense, just to become a more complete player this season would be incredible. I guess if 2 points means he's more complete player, then that's what it is.
Hey, maybe it's just finishing the fast break layups that you generated with your own great defense.
Actually, yes, he should be getting 2 more points a game. This happens almost every game.
I'm going to go with Jamal Murray again.
I think that's my pick.
And I'm going to say that it's because those bench minutes went well, and he did a good job with Jokic off the floor.
23.5 points a game is pretty good.
All-star numbers?
Borderline is pretty close. I think my answer would be Jamal Murray as well.
I think that,
on this one. But I think Peyton might be my second, highest answer there. How about this one? +2 rebounds per game. Who do we need to step up rebounding? Mike was a big rebounder, second best rebounder on the team. He's gone.
I'm going to say Aaron Gordon.
He had such a down rebounding year last year. I think it's kind of him.
Yeah. But just let's also say without Mike, I think Aaron, maybe let's just say Aaron has to step up in that department. You'd like Cam to come in and do a decent job, but more of a traditional power forward responsibility for Aaron Gordon without Mike.
I kind of would like to see Jamal Murray. I
rebound more?
Yeah, it's always when you have a rebounding guard, it's really helpful. That means that they're engaged, that they're running to the ball, they're looking to get fast breaks going. You could do a lot. Russell Westbrook, obviously a great rebounding guard. It's just that stuff is. I don't want him to get hurt doing it, obviously, but I don't necessarily want him to be more physical, but just have a little bit more of a nose for the ball that way.
I think Aaron Gordon's the right answer. But only because he didn't rebound very well last year.
He was a right answer.
Well, I'm saying, in my opinion, he was 2 rebounds a game fewer than what his career average is. So that, to me, that just gets him back to normal. Peyton Watson, I think, is another option, but I'm going to go Christian Braun.
Great answer.
Because when you talked about regression, last year, there might be a regression. I could sort of see it. But one thing is, Russ was so good at getting those second chance points, and CB at times was, and I would love if that was his calling card this year, because you got more shooting now. You got more guys around.
Love it.
And every time he grabs
He
an
could be the
offensive
rebounding
rebound,
guard,
kick it back out or go right back up. He could
Josh
be the
Hart.
rebounding guard. Yeah, Josh Hart-esque for sure. Let's take a break. On the other side, I got a couple more of these, and then we're going to play a little take it or leave it.
Leave it.
All right, fellas, I'm no meteorologist, but I went outside the other day and it was a little cooler out.
What?
And,
Oh,
then
man, I
I
love
checked
it.
the calendar, which is rare for me, admittedly. I think the season's changing.
Hold on. That sounds like a meteorologist speaking.
Well, listen, I'm not one. This is an armchair meteorology. I think the seasons are changing. Gosh darn it, I threw a flannel on the other day. But here's the thing, whether it's summer or fall, Miller Lite is the light beer to topple them all. Is that
Come on,
something right?
dude.
Since 1975, Miller Lite has been the go-to beer to fill up the cooler when it's a good day to grill or it's a good day to throw a flannel on and go looking at pumpkins and picking apples.
Man, I want
you know what I mean?
I want to rake a bunch of Miller Lite into my mouth.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't want it to make me feel bloated
No,
and stuff.
God,
so
no.
that's why I want Miller Lite. Great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/DNVR to find delivery options near you. Or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. Cheers to 50 years of Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces. And a good segue to the one thing you can't do with Miller Lite, and that's drive. Please drive safely and do it in a Toyota, where you will be driving safely, comfortably, stylishly.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
So
sure.
stylishly.
Whether that's in a truck, because you know Toyota does trucks, that's one of the first things you think of.
Yes.
Or how about low and zero emission vehicles? They have more of those combined than any other automaker to give you, the customer, numerous choices to reduce your carbon footprint. There are tons of different kinds of Toyotas, and there are tons of places where you can go and buy one in our great state of Colorado. Do yourself a favor, visit your Front Range Toyota stores at a location near you. There's AutoNation Toyota Arapahoe in Centennial, Corwin Toyota in Boulder, Groove Toyota in Littleton, Mountain States Toyota in Denver, Stevenson Toyota East in Aurora, and Stevenson Toyota West in Lakewood. Toyota is a proud partner of the Denver Nuggets and the official vehicle of DNVR. Let's go places after the show. 45 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
All right, back here, segment 2. Reminder, we're going to be in San Diego
San Diego.
2 weeks from today. Really
2
less
weeks.
than that. Well, yeah, a week and a half from today for training camp. You guys want to join us? Stay tuned.
We're going to get a slip and slide, right?
We should do a slip
Is that
and
still
slide, dude.
Miller Lite slip and slide?
Oh my God, that'd be so
Say
good.
less, brother.
Say less.
I'm in.
2 assists per game. This one's an interesting one.
It is interesting.
Who would you give 2
Very
more
interesting.
assists a game
It's
to?
very interesting. Nikola Jokic. I want the
12 assists?
I want the guaranteed, no questions asked, absolutely averaging a triple double. Even more so, he's the MVP of the league. He's the MVP of the world. Yes. Who else? Because you know that you're going to get your money's worth on those too. That means that
This is probably the right answer just because of how
because it means
absurd.
that Cam Johnson's knocking down shots. It means
Yeah.
that think of the number of assists that are left on the table.
12 is a lot of assists, man. 12 is a lot of assists.
You know,
If he's
what a
averaging-
lot of assists is? 20.
Here's my only issue with Eric's answer. Is I was going to say it first. I have Jokic. I'm going to say it means that the offense is the ball is popping, as a
Bro,
wise man
and it's
once
going
said.
in the bucket, brother.
buckets.
I'm gonna zig on you guys here because I mean that one's fun, and I guess the logic of 12 assists a game is pretty awesome. I might go Aaron Gordon. I just
All
love
right.
AG's
a good
playmaking, and I
answer.
would
Not
and
Jalen Pickett.
well, Jalen
Seriously.
Pickett for sure. I mean Jalen Pickett because that means he's playing.
Yeah.
To me, it just means he's playing, so it's a
Yes.
little bit of cheating.
I like that answer from Paige in the chat as well. Christian Braun too is another.
I mean, here's the thing: is that Christian Braun 2.6, Cam Johnson 3.4, AG 3.2. They're all pretty good, as playmakers, like for third, fourth, fifth playmakers. So, if any of them, I just think AG. It'd be cool to see him maybe run on ball a little bit more, even tap into that. +2 3-point field goal percentage. Who would you give 2 percentage points on their 3-point field goal percentage?
Peyton Watson.
Yeah.
Peyton Watson.
Let's go.
The only problem with that is he was at 35. So if you told me he was a 37% 3-point shooter,
That's
is
great.
that exciting?
More so than 35?
In an alternate, if my alternative outcome is he's still at 35, it's exciting. I get your point. But all right, here's my argument. You want and need now to see progress from Peyton in the offensive categories.
He's been working on it, man.
So if it's up to 37, but then he's also better around the rim, and that's how he's getting his 1.5 or 2 points more per game.
Hell yeah, dude.
And you feel like next year he comes back with a bigger role. Let's see it get up to 39. So I'll say I won't be greedy. I'll take the incremental progress from Peyton Watson.
Beautiful. I'm going to go the default answer for every question. Christian Braun.
Oh, okay. All right.
Christian
He'd
Braun.
be at 42%, which would be
He
back-to-back
is
years.
going to be. We need court spacers. We need guys to get Nikola Jokic those extra 2 assists every game. Cam Johnson, Jamal Murray, Christian Braun, all around the outside. Like, it's going to be increasingly difficult to just clamp down on Nikola Jokic if that's the case, and AG too. I mean, maybe that's the. I don't know. I don't know the right answer.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Also, you know what? I'll say Jamal Murray.
Yeah,
He
okay,
takes the most, or at least I hope he takes the most. And he was at 39%. I think if he was at 41% on that kind of volume, it would be
Anything
the
over
most
40
impact.
is so sick.
Last one for you guys. 2 free throw attempts per game. Who would you gift 2
Oh,
free
my
throw
God.
attempts?
This is
Oh,
obvious.
number 15, the big
Yeah,
guy,
dude.
big honey.
This is Jokic.
The
He's
guy
at
that gets
6.4.
fouled every time he touches the ball. That'd be sick.
So this is just for the
So
fairity.
he would go up to 8.4 there?
Yeah,
Because I got to be honest, there's a line for me. As much as
Yeah.
it's good for Jokic,
Yeah.
there's a line
He'd be the
before.
What is
fourth.
it?
He'd be the 4th most free throw attempt guys per game.
Yeah, like that's. I don't want it to
That
get
is
too
tough.
high.
That's
I don't want
tough.
it to get too
Shea
high.
was 8.8.
Ooh, I want 5 less for Jokic per game. I want as much distance
that
as possible.
Is that too much?
Embiid is at 8.9. Giannis at 10.6.
So he'd be at 8.4.
Yeah.
That's fine. Two full below Giannis.
If it means he never flops again because
Yeah,
he's getting the
'cause
calls.
he's actually getting the calls,
How
yeah.
about that?
Good call.
There's my take.
I'm going to take Jamal Murray because,
Dang.
one, he makes a lot more.
Yeah.
And because it would be good. It means he has this pop to, like, this is the thing about Jamal. His getting to the rim game is the part that I think the injuries have sort of zapped from him.
Yeah.
If he's in great shape, it means he's getting to the cup a lot more,
Yeah.
getting guys off the dribble. So I think it'd be him. All right, let's shift our games now. We have another game for you guys.
Dang, Uno.
We're going to play a little Uno.
Reverse.
We're going to play a new game. Take it or leave it. We are pretty optimistic about the Nuggets, right? This year? We're feeling
Very.
pretty
I'm
good.
very
I'm all in.
Well, I'm going to
baby.
give you a scenario. You tell me, would you rather take it or you say, no, I'd rather let it play out because it's going to be even better than this. All right.
okay.
Kale. Let's see. Take it or leave it. Option
Wow.
one.
The whole thing.
57 wins.
Well, there's a real.
I'm in.
2 seed.
I'm in. Wait a second.
Playoff bracket, tough. It's
Hang
a tough
on.
playoff bracket. Playoff circle of trust, Bruce Brown, Tim Hardaway Jr., Peyton Watson. So you got 3 guys that you trust off the bench, but not the bigs. Jokic, 35 minutes per game. Murray, 25 points per game. No peaks or valleys throughout the season. Just kind of an even, got to 57, very consistent.
Nary a nadir.
Tough bracket, 8 guys in your playoff circle of trust. Jamal Murray, 25 a game. We take it or leave it.
So
What kind of a-hole wouldn't take that?
yeah, dude, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. You could argue you're so optimistic on the Nuggets, you're holding out for an even better outcome. I would say if you told me that the bench is good, if you told me 3 guys off the bench are in the playoff circle of trust, I'm telling you Jokic and Murray are winning a title. So I'll take that. I'll take the first option you're
First
giving me.
option. You're taking it too.
Well, I mean, am I only allowed to take one thing?
No, you can. I'm just giving you some scenarios. You can take them or leave them because they all have pluses or minuses. The minus of this one is you don't really have backup bigs in the playoffs. Yoke played 35 minutes a game, which is a little higher than we would want. And it was a tough playoff bracket. I mean, you have to consider that as well.
Well, do I only get to take one of these?
No, you can take or leave as many as you want.
Give it to me, baby. Hey.
Well, that just. I mean, basically, what you're saying is you
I'm saying
think
that-
that is favorable enough that you would
Yes.
say, well, we're winning.
Yes.
Tough playoff bracket, though. You have to think about it. Maybe it's like Timberwolves round 1, Rockets round 2, Thunder round 3. You'd be like, man, there's no easy ones there.
I mean, I don't know. There's like a lot of times a playoff bracket looks tough until you play it. And then
Yeah.
you're like the Nuggets, for example, when they won the championship, I
Yeah,
think
it
it
was
looked
a
like it
tough
was really
one.
tough. By then, we were like,
Does everybody suck but us?
like,
Are we
did
the only
cheat?
good
Were we
team?
cheating? Like, we lost 4 games. Like,
What does the chat say? Are they take it? They take it?
A couple people are taking it.
Okay. Yeah, you have to assume OKC would have been the first seed there, but 57 wins. All right. Most people play along with us. Kale, let's go to option number 2.
take it.
Take it or leave it.
Oh.
52 wins, 4 seed, playoff bracket, moderate, playoff circle of trust, Bruce, P-Watt, Tim Hardaway Jr., Big Val, Strother Pickett. We spent the year developing everybody. It cost us some
Dang.
wins, but you know what? A lot of options. Non-Jokic minutes, though, +3. Haven't been that since Hector was a pup. Peyton makes a leap. Nuggets are peaking heading into the playoffs. So they're the 4 seed guys, but you know what? They're a 4 seed, but they are peaking and they developed.
I'm leaving this one.
Yeah,
Why? I want to hear.
I would consider that a disappointing outcome heading into the postseason. We would sell each other and perhaps even buy the idea that they're rounding into form. But if the bench was that good and they got that much better,
By the end of it, they were. Had to go
By
through
the
some.
end of it.
Yeah, like, as you know, October, November,
but
December,
you're still
slow
you're still
start.
the 4 seed.
Yeah.
But
We just had that horrible November, and December wasn't
isn't
so
this
great.
almost what the it's an emergency.
Sirens on
joke
Colfax.
joke emergency. Isn't this kind of what the Nuggets were last year? Like, isn't that like close to what they actually finished?
Kind of. Yeah, I mean, kind of. Except for theirs was only 3 games worth of
Yeah,
momentum.
but like last year wasn't that tight. I'm gonna leave it.
Let's say if it was more like momentum from the All-Star break, like they really clicked after the All-Star break, and you were like, okay, that was a good 7 weeks of good play.
This team's just better than 52 wins.
I know, dude. If they only got 52 wins, I'd feel a little let down.
See, we're leaving that one.
Get out of hat. Get
I
the
think
hell
I
out
would
of
take
town.
this one. I think this one to me, it would suck because I think the season would be less fun. We'd just be nervous. and
Oh,
there's
so
all
just
these-
our lives
But
are worse.
but I think that team to me, I'm like, you know what though? You told me all those guys developed. Peyton made a leap and they're ready to go. Yeah, let's go to the playoffs. All right, Jaquel, what do we got? So that one, some takers, some leavers. Option 3, 54 wins, a 3 seed. Playoff bracket, favorable.
Bro.
Oh, they got an easy bracket, you
So
guys. They got a favorable one. Playoff circle of trust, no one.
What?
With just the starters. It's
Okay,
just
yeah,
the
yeah.
starters. And starters are better than ever. Bench is unreliable as ever. But the starters are better than ever.
Oh man. But their playoff bracket's
I'll
favorable.
take
And the playoff bracket's favorable, man.
I'll
They got a
freaking take
cupcake in round 1.
I'm gonna leave it because I still think they get to OKC, and maybe in this case they get to OKC later, and that they don't have depth catches up to them again.
Man, the starters were really good last year, and it wasn't enough with the bench. I guess I have to leave it based on the things I've seen, but it feels like a kind of a greedy, crummy opinion to leave it.
I think you have to leave this one, man,
Yep.
because I think this is one where it's like, oh, favorable. Okay, so we get a cupcake. We get Memphis in the first round, and we feel like
Sweet.
it's easy, which is great. And maybe we got a second round matchup even that was like, oh, not so bad. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to beat Oklahoma City, and I
Yeah.
just can't imagine you beating them without a bench. I can't.
The devil's advocate while we're here is if it's an easier side of the bracket, then you don't necessarily go 7 games, 2 rounds in a row to get to
Right.
OKC. But I'm with you. I'm leaving it.
Yeah, I think I leave this one. I think I take leave. All right, we got
Take
an
leave, huh?
option 4, Kale. 60 wins.
Take it.
I'm in.
I'm in. Take
One
it.
seed.
Yep.
Playoff bracket, moderate.
Yep.
Playoff circle of trust, Tim Hardaway Jr. only. Had to sprint through the finish line to get the 1 seed because OKC and Denver, they were neck and neck. We really needed it, so you never got to rest. You had to play all the way through. And there's some signs of fatigue going into the playoffs. But they got it. They got the 1 seed.
Oh boy. Oh, doctor, that last bullet is a doozy, is it not?
So
glad this worked out.
Before you said fatigue, I'm like, I'm
I
all
know.
in.
Yeah.
You're
some,
like,
some signs. I'm not saying. I'm just saying
Sure.
there's some signs.
like what? What are the signs?
They hands on knees.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. Well, okay. Here's the argument for. I think even just last year, sounds on Colfax.
Joke alert! Joke alert!
I think even just last year, you could go, man, they were just one shooter short to change the geometry of the floor in this one spot. And I think Tim could be that in theory, but man, I'm scared of the fatigue.
Yeah. It's not that the other guys aren't playable at all. They're just like they were last year. Where it's
Right.
like, all right, Peyton's gonna have to play, but
You know
he might
what?
not make his shots.
You know what? I'm still taking it.
Taking 60 wins, 1
taking
seed,
it.
a little tired, but
Yeah,
you know what?
yeah.
F it, let's go.
Listen, as long as his team leaves an indelible mark on the history of the Denver Nuggets, be it through a championship, which we all hope for,
Yeah.
or just the greatest regular season team of all time, that's fun.
Yeah, that would. Yeah,
That's
you're
the
right.
highest win total the Nuggets have ever recorded.
All right. Well, Kale, let's do the last one. I know we're up against our break, but let's do the last one here real quick.
We all win $1 million.
Jesus.
Win 62, a 2 seed.
What?
OKC just wins
Can
too
I get
much.
some- can you zoom
Playoff
in?
bracket, moderate. Playoff circle of trust, Pickett, Bruce, Watson, Hardaway
62
Jr.,
wins?
Val, and Strother. Starters better than ever. Murray better than ever. Jokic as good as ever. Cam perfect fit. AG better than ever.
Leave it.
CB same as last year.
No, thank you. Absolutely not.
Can I tell you something? I put this one on here because I think this is what I would pick.
Well, yeah, dude.
This is no. I'm saying I think this is what will happen.
This is your prediction.
Outside of the 62
Yeah.
wins, I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah.
So I should have said 57 because I think that would have been more accurate of the wins. But I actually put those things on here because I'm like, I don't know. I think Jamal is going to have a great year.
I mean, yeah, you take that.
But would you take it?
You take that laughing to the bank. You take that laughing to the bank, and you go looking for championship hats. You know.
Oh, dude, those championship hats. Me, oh my.
All right. I thought that was a fun one. It's a little fun exercise. On the other side, we're going to have you, our
the
diehards,
diehards, dude.
hop on the show and let us know what you want us to talk about. Talk about with us.
Or talk at us.
If you grew up playing basketball in Colorado, chances are you played in the Gold Crown Competitive Basketball League. Here's what that league looks like right now. Divisions 4th through 8th grade teams. There are feeder teams, gold, silver, and bronze. There are club teams, elite and open. You get to play not only in high school gyms, but at the Gold Crown Fieldhouse. There's high energy. There's 6 courts. Now's the time to find a team in your area. There's tryout pages on their website, I should say, or you can check with your local school. Get in young. Basketball's a great sport. Adam's already enjoying watching his kids play and get better every day.
They're coming to the bar today.
So even if it's
Wow.
something you never got into and you wanted to, maybe it's a great opportunity for your kids. Someone in your family can go play in this wonderful Gold Crown Foundation. Learn more and sign up by scanning the QR code on screen or visiting goldcrownfoundation.com. How about branded bills?
How about it?
When you've worked really, really hard to develop a visual identity, you've worked really, really hard to build a company and just to have a visual identity for, now you want to see it kind of out in the world. You know what I mean? Out and about.
No, what do you mean?
Eric, you know that feeling, right? When someone's wearing it.
What?
Whether you need snapbacks, truckers, fitteds, beanies, or tees, Branded Bills has you covered with performance and style. If you're looking for some gear to make your brand stand apart from the crowd, Branded Bills has you covered with the best custom headwear. Start your order and their dedicated team will help you create the exact custom apparel you need. If you're looking for an endorsement, well, they've got a partnership with Colorado State as part of their campus collection, so it works for the folks up at Fort Collins. Head to brandedbills.com. Use code BBDNVR for 15% off your first order. We got to work on that one.
Yeah. By the way, we've got, if you're actually not familiar with Branded Bills, we have one of them on the table. They're like really taking off. Like Branded Bills are kind of everywhere right now. People really like the quality. People really like the construction. And I don't know if it's this, I think maybe on Monday we'll be dropping some new Branded Bills hats that we have designed.
Oh, very
And when
cool.
I say we, of course, I mean me,
You
Eric
personally.
Wedum. And they're awesome.
Cool. Ripping. How about that?
Ripping, man. We back?
We're back. We're so back.
Alrighty, it is Casual Friday.
Where we ever going?
We
kick my
haven't talked
shoes
to
off,
the
bro.
homies for a little bit, so why don't we go reach into the Discord
Into
where
the
our
homie
die.
bit?
Let's see what they have to say. Who do we got here? Zach? Zach, what's going on? Are you driving?
Yeah. No, I'm in the back seat.
Okay, in the back seat. All right, what's going on, Zach? So what do you want to talk about?
I have a couple things I wanted to talk about. I think the first one was I wanted to talk about Cam Johnson's defense. I think we're underrating it a little bit.
Okay.
I think he's a guy that we saw good defense when he was a role guy in Phoenix, and then it kind of fell off in Brooklyn as he became the number one option. I kind of wonder if he has an Aaron Gordon-like change to being more of a defensive guy in terms of just being a little bit more impactful and being another strong body you can throw at Anthony Edwards, for example. It's not a perfect matchup, but another body you can throw at him and not feel scared.
So is this for you more about Cam as a higher ceiling that the Nuggets can unlock, or is it just by virtue of going from Porter to Cam, we're kind of understating what kind of impact he can have?
Yeah, I think, obviously it's better than Mike was just because he's more mobile and he's a little bit thicker, I think, in terms of just being able to handle physicality. But
I think we could talk
think
amongst
in
ourselves
general,
about this.
Zach, your connection is super rough.
Yeah,
We
we're
might have to move on.
Yeah, we'll discuss it though. You can hang up and listen to our answer.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Zach, for
You're the man,
calling in.
Zach.
Yeah, this is the connection there was a little rough. So here's the thing here's one thing I'll say in these ongoing conversations, trying
Sure.
to reconnect with everybody and here. One of the things I am told is that the offense might not be that different from what it has been in years past. The offense, I think they're pretty confident with. Cam Johnson's going to step in. The defense, they're going to do some different things defensively. And I do think Cam Johnson, or rather I should say a lack of Michael Porter, is part of what allows for that.
Yep.
And so I'm curious what those things are. I actually don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. Maybe there's some more full court pressure and different things like that. But I think the biggest thing that Cam will bring defensively, two things. One, guarding position so that AG can guard position. And two, just not making mistakes. Defense is half about not screwing up, not doing something great, just not screwing up. And I think Cam Johnson will be a guy that is rarely the one everyone's looking at saying, what happened?
Yeah, I mean, he's like, by all accounts, a very cerebral player. By his account, like he's talks about it very intelligently at length. And I would be very surprised if he wasn't even just, a lot of the complaints we had about Michael Porter Jr., whether or not this, like he himself ups his defense or just he is an upgrade over what Mike was able to do with a surgically fused back. You got to think like just the fact that he hasn't suffered multiple back injuries over his young life, that Cam Johnson is going to be able to be a lot more reliable on defense, or at least a lot more movable, flexible. And I wouldn't be surprised if, like Zach says, that he actually does improve defensively, because he's not like the number one guy here. And he was the number one guy there. And when you're the number one guy, you're thinking about offense.
Right.
And it's like you you have to kind of put your effort in one bucket or the other. So,
and the playoffs was a good example with Denver last year. We thought, what in the world can fix this defense? And you can say, well, zone, but the zone worked.
Yeah.
And defense is a team concept. It's
Yeah.
it's
It
what
is.
rises to the top, right? When everyone's committed or doesn't. And in a league where sometimes it's about the depth of the other teams and role players making a difference, I don't know if you necessarily need to have Drew Holiday locking up Dame versus did you rotate on time? Were you in the right spot?
Exactly.
Was it not a wide open shot
Right.
for that role player as opposed to
are
a
you just
slightly
literally in
contested-
someone's way?
Yeah, all right. And can you, and if you're on time, do you have to be a stalwart versus just kind of like, yeah, you forced a role player to make a choice now in the playoffs as opposed to having an easy path to either points or an assist, which sometimes with Mike happens,
Yeah.
right? So I think there's definitely, like, I don't think Cam himself is some all defense kind of player, but he's a smart player. And Jokic said the word details too many times for it not to matter now.
Yeah.
I also wonder, Mike was good in isolation. He was underrated there, actually, because of his length and everything else. It really was as the low man. And I think teams figured that out over time, was like, we'll make him the low man where he's the brim protector. I'm curious how Cam Johnson handles that. I just don't think he'll screw it up, but I don't know that he's going to be like deterring guys. You know what I mean?
No, I
And
don't think
that'll-
I don't think it's like
but that's
even
what
right
that
to
role
think
tells
about.
you to do.
Yeah, maybe so. That is interesting, but I just think, just in general, I have a hard time thinking that he won't be good.
Yeah.
Right. But again, like, it's stay in front of guys, or it's a close game or running zone in the playoffs. Are you in the right spot?
Yeah.
And
Are you
I think
reading
it's
it?
going to be that more than the former.
All right, we got another person, Kale. Andrew C. is
Hell yeah,
joining us.
dude.
What's going on?
We see you,
What's up,
Andrew.
guys?
How you doing today, brother?
Doing good. I wanted to talk about a little everybody's favorite subject, the NBA schedule today.
Yeah,
I'd like to.
schedule talk.
I'm coming to Denver in February, so I just wanted to make sure y'all think, this is actually going to be a decent time to come. I'm looking at the Celtics game in Denver to come to. I feel like Vogt might be biased here, but I think that would probably be a fun game. And then they play the Thunder on the road right after that. So maybe I don't know. Do y'all know of a good place to like watch the game if they're on the road, like
Can we think
like
of
a
anything?
restaurant or
Ball Arena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what constitutes? So the weather will suck.
Yeah, I was going to
Does that
say, it
mean-
is the single worst
Okay.
month weather-wise.
Does
in
that mean
Denver.
anything to you? Because it
Y'all
will not
are
be
really
cool.
selling me on this.
Yeah, it won't be cool at all. It will be cold.
Okay.
There might be snow on the ground. Likely it'll be overcast.
Yeah.
But you will get to see the Celtics play.
And with the Thunder on the road, that is, all jokes aside, a really good game to come to the bar for. I think other people will be here and very into it and very excited. And I'll give you another pitch. Jamal Murray typically doesn't heat up till January and February. So
the Nuggets, it's right after All-Star.
There you go.
All-Star break.
And the Nuggets schedule in January is actually a little tough. Maybe February is the breakout month. I think you should be here for it.
I might aim for March if it were me. But
I just gave a whole pep talk, but I understand.
But listen. I mean, those games you just described, those are great games.
March basketball kind of concerns. I feel like it's a little bit unserious in March, and like right after the All-Star, they actually kind of lock in. Like
okay, hey, it's hard to argue with the logic. It's hard to argue with the logic.
I'm also going to the Houston game in Houston, the very first game.
Really?
So, I've already got that one. Yeah, well,
it's incredible.
I don't have anything else to do, but so I'm going to the Houston game. I just thinking, when I walk in, do y'all think that Kevin Durant's going to be waiting around the corner to tell me that it doesn't matter that I'm there and that he doesn't care that I'm there? Okay.
He does that. That's his thing. He does. Every fan that comes in the door, he personally tells them to shut the F up.
What I hope is that you're able to take a W on the way out. You're in some good Denver gear, preferably DNVR gear, and make sure to let him know, because we know he does hear it.
Do you? Are you in Houston then? Is that where you live?
Nope. I'm close to Memphis. And I've been to several Memphis games, and they don't tend to play well in Memphis. I don't know what it is about Memphis.
I agree with this.
But they kind of suck in Memphis.
They do.
Dang it.
Except Jokic threw the greatest pass anybody's ever thrown in Memphis. Do y'all remember the full court oop to Aaron Gordon?
Yeah,
I was at that game.
Out of bounds.
That was the
from out of bounds.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah,
that's the only good thing that's ever happened in Memphis.
They always play bad because Memphis is like always the end of that Eastern road trip, like that Southeastern road trip.
I think of two. Actually, I guess I think of three Memphis games. The headband game was a Memphis game, right? Headband.
I think it was, or New Orleans.
No, I think it was Memphis. So that's a good Memphis
one. Headband was Memphis, but it was in Denver.
But it was in Denver. See, this guy's on top of it.
Yeah, there you go.
Then I remember the Memphis comeback game. That was the one that was fun. I think it was like a 20-point comeback.
16 or whatever.
But most famously, I remember Jokic refusing to shoot until the final possession of the game.
That's like the one that got away, him not making the game winner on his first shot.
Awesome.
That would have been the greatest Jokic lore of all time. You got any other thoughts, Andrew? Any other takes?
That's pretty much it. I just want to say also, screw the Clippers.
Screw the Clippers, man.
Andrew gets it, dude.
Yeah, as if we needed another reason to hate the Clippers. Yet they gave us one, so we'll take it.
Dude, I love this Andrew scene.
Good stuff, Andrew.
Thanks for hanging, bro.
Thanks, guys.
Kale, who do we got next?
As if we had to ask.
Oh, I think I know this guy.
Five-ish.
Brand new supporter in the club.
What's going on, man?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, nice. Yeah, how you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, we're all right.
Yeah, man.
Let's do a show. Whatever.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I took the day off today. I'm just chilling. Heading into the weekend. Enjoy all the sports that go on. So
yeah.
I mean, sounds
that
sick,
does
dude.
sound great.
Honestly,
Football
sounds great.
Let me ask you this, man, because I don't know, my energy was weird today. I apologize to everybody involved. But early, I was very hyped hearing all this good stuff about Jamal. Because, again, it doesn't mean a whole lot. We're in the dog days of the offseason. We're waiting. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't mean nothing. When you hear me say that, guy, that's the word on the street. When you ask, the first thing people say is, Jamal looks really good. Does that do anything for you?
It does. It does get me excited that he's making more of an effort to be seen, I guess. Because sometimes Jamal just kind of disappears in the off season, kind of like how Jokic does. And we don't know where he is, what he's doing, or anything. And then there are other players, like Aaron Gordon, that, oh, look, he's on NBA Today right now. He's chilling in Italy. Like, we get to see what Aaron Gordon is up. He also has the tour, but yeah, when you say Jamal, he's looking good and stuff, I take that more into account than normally, because it's normally not his MO. We all know the memes of him not coming in the camp, in the best of shape. So it has me more optimistic that it's going to be finally the year of Jamal Murray. This one's the time.
I kind of feel like it might be too, man. Or at least, if not the year of Jamal Murray, a well above average year.
We are,
which is really what we mean.
We are gassing ourselves up so much.
I can't wait.
I thought it was going to just be me, and then now everybody's getting like this. I can't do this, man. I feel like I have to zag.
I'm just calling it like I see it, man. Calling it like I see it.
Hey, Fives, yeah. I've been meaning to ask you, specifically you, which addition are you most excited about? The trade, the guys off the bench, like which specifically to you makes you look at the Nuggets and go, yeah, that makes us different. That makes us better.
Man, that's a really tough question because I really love all three of the moves we made equally. I guess I would put the Cam and the Val trade slightly above the Tim Hardaway edition, because the way I see it is that if one of those three things don't happen, we feel a little less confident, I feel like, going into the season. So like Big Val fills the big man role that we're hopefully holding the void, and then we trade Michael Porter Jr. for Cam Johnson, who's supposedly a little bit better on defense, fills the role, but it's really like getting the other people around, getting more depth. So I'm really excited about all three, but I would say the Val and the Cam one are slightly above.
Okay. I think it's the right answer, man.
Dude,
For me, it's like so far and above Cam.
Oh, it's like,
and then the other three it's like a collective, the three of them.
I agree. I mean, like you think of the other three are kind of the bench, and Cam is like, oh man, how much rocket fuel are we going to be putting into this thing?
To me, it's Big Val actually. I mean, Cam's going to
just
be
because
good.
of Greece.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like I think, yeah.
Just out of
really
purely
just
out of spite.
Panathinaikos.
Yeah, international spite for sure. No, I think so. Listen, I think Cam's going to help the starters. I think the starters have already been really good, and I think if I could just change one thing, it would be this team's ability to play without Jokic on the floor. And that's actually not even like a sneaky in support of Mike thing. I think Cam's going to be awesome. But the biggest difference to me, if Big Val hits, is that they can play regular season minutes and fingers crossed playoff minutes without Jokic, and not just watch it all slip through their fingers like sand.
Yeah, I mean, when that trade came in, I was like, oh my God, I wouldn't even allow my brain to go here to imagine acquiring a player of that caliber, because I didn't think that there was a path to it. And that's a guy that I've always admired. You know, that was like, I think that was like basically fan fiction.
Honestly, he was a guy we talked about when he was the Phoenix Sun. We're just like, that would be perfect.
That guy's awesome. Wow, he's like super reliable. Man, the two twins, he and Mikal Bridges. It's like, and then
is the right answer Ben Wallace?
What's that?
Oh, I said, is the most exciting acquisition of the offseason Ben Wallace?
Yeah, there you go.
Ben Wallace was the most delightful addition that we never saw coming, and we still don't quite understand. But like, yeah, I just Cam Johnson is like, it really, like, if they only made that move, I would still be exquisitely hyped for the season.
Did you have anything else do you know what you're going to reveal this year?
We've asked him before.
He had one, but then he said in the chat that he changed it.
Man, we got to let him feel it out. Like,
do you not want to reveal it now?
Don't pressure 555, man.
No, I know for sure what it is right now. So
we know for sure. You want him to save it?
Yeah, dude.
Sure. Or I know for sure what's going to be.
Does it start in the preseason?
No, it probably should not start in the preseason.
Is it bigger than a bread box?
So you don't want him to reveal it because it's too early.
You gotta keep people wanting more.
We'll have a date. We're gonna have a date where we reveal what 555 is.
Yes,
that'll be
dude.
like, yeah, we'll do it for sure.
You know when? We'll do it on the 5th of May.
That might be a little too late.
This is not your show, 555. Amazing.
Are you excited that there's a Nuggets game in 15 days?
Oh, I am so excited. It's all been like theoretical talking, but I think there's a lot of like positive energy and optimism and just good vibes around the Nuggets right now. And like, just counting down the days. I just want to see it. And then I feel like once I see it, then I could go like completely all in, like we're going to win it all. Like
So you're not
last
there
year
yet.
I just need to see it. Because I'm like 90% of the way there. We talk about how Cam's a great fit, and I think he is also. We talk about how Val is going to be finally a good backup big. Tim Hardaway Jr. can shoot. I just need to see it a little bit, and then I'll be completely bought in.
Yeah, I mean, that's the correct way to approach this. I mean, it's so easy to gas yourself up during on paper season, as we're doing with Jamal Murray right now. But like the Broncos did this. I mean, everyone's just like, oh, they're going to win the Super Bowl. And like the first couple games, it's like, hey, boy. So you're right. But it does. I mean, the on paper Nuggets are sick AF. So I can't wait to see it either.
You got any other thoughts for us?
Nope. Just let me know when I should do the reveal.
Okay. Yeah. We'll coordinate this. We'll get a magician, the whole thing.
All right. Thanks so much.
All right.
Ish.
Yeah.
That was it. Nobody else has a call-in. It's here.
Okay.
Oh, this is so good. 10 minutes of unscripted banter.
Yeah.
I love this.
Well, hold on. Okay.
What's the plans for the weekend?
No, that's not good. All right. Let's talk about like.
I ripped. Did you see what's happening?
Yes,
I have
Adam is
blood. I'm bleeding out of my
Adam
fingers
is
right
visibly
now.
bleeding out of his finger, and he was so repulsed by the sight of his own blood that he kept recoiling back and forth.
Well, I didn't realize I was getting blood all over everything.
Well, we don't appreciate. No one appreciates.
Nobody
that.
appreciates that. I did this today by putting on a T-shirt.
Adam is so cooked. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I like hit my hand on a dresser on
Yeah,
accident.
you got the Jokic thing going on.
Bro,
Just a slight bumper abrasion. And
do
you're
I have
bleeding.
one? Don't I have one here?
You
I
do.
should have taken a photo the other day. It happened in the game.
That
I was
did
like,
happen in the
man,
game?
Yeah, just in basketball game. I was like, man,
Just playing with.
I get it.
with feral cats, like the same way that Jokic does.
I think this person from France saying, "You guys sound fun, cheers," and 2 minutes later saying, "You guys don't each have one thought in the bag." We already lost them in banter. 60
that was a
seconds
quick.
in, we lost.
Yeah, that was a quick little.
Usually we do. It's been a long off season. A lot of
a
banter.
really long
Well,
off
so
season.
as we are now nearing the end of the off season, what are your kind of lasting thoughts? What are your kind of feelings of this off season? Like things that have happened. Nikola Jokic failed to medal. Big Val, we acquired him through force.
That was a fiasco.
We obviously got all of these players signed. Ben Wallace became a thing. I mean, it's been a bit of a whirlwind, even though it's been the longest, most painful stretch of my life.
Yeah.
I don't think Ben Wallace could have done anything more that would make me feel better.
Yeah.
I think it was an A+ offseason. I really do. I think there was a checklist coming out of the season. I think they addressed it. They got depth. They added potential flexibility. And they got off Mike, which even as biggest fans like myself, basketball player, thought it was over.
Yeah.
I thought it was time. So I think they did everything they could. It's on paper season. I think the rest now is up to the likes of Jamal Murray, because I think Jokic is just going to get this done.
Yeah.
The likes of Jamal Murray to get the most out of this. A guy like Peyton Watson, who's an X factor, is he going to make this a breakout season and push Denver over and make them maybe the best team in the league? These are all things we can't see till they start playing, but Ben Wallace could not have done a better job of setting them up to compete with OKC.
I love it. I love it. Just straight face. He's just Ben Wallace.
Yeah.
It's not even dude. I'll tell you just quick.
Go for it, yeah.
I think this is the best offseason that Nuggets maybe have ever had in their entire existence. Like this has been a pitch perfect. Everything that anybody was crying or yelling about, us, me, happened or was addressed in one form or another. And it really started the day that they made the announcement that Ben Tenzer had been selected as whatever his position is. From that point forward, I mean, and we were like bummed out. Like that was like that felt like a low point.
Executive
It really
Vice
did.
President of
And
Player
then
Personnel.
the day that I guess it was free agency, right? That was the day of free agency.
Yeah.
From that point forward, like it's just been
All
light
gas.
speed, all gas, no break, nothing but good news coming. There truly has not been one even remotely negative thing about the Nuggets that has come out this offseason. That's never the case.
Really is true. It is a good point that it hasn't been. I mean, Jokic and Team Serbia, but that's pretty separate from this. It hasn't been. Knock on wood,
but in the
a
context
thing
of the Nuggets, like Jokic didn't have to play the entire tournament.
I think there's chat that just came in from Nicola. All I know is if they don't win a chip, it's going to be a huge disappointment. Correct.
Yeah, but that's how it's supposed to
No,
be.
yeah,
man.
I think correct. Yeah, I think we're there. First of all, I think we were all disappointed the last 2 years, and now they have enough. Like they should be able to do this, right? I think if they don't win this year and everyone's healthy, I think it's okay to look at it as some sort of failure. And
I think we can still probably enjoy it along the way, even if that happens, because it is sports. The ball has to bounce your way, all those different things. But there's a lot of newness to this, so there's a lot of new storylines and intrigue. It is a likable team. We're going to enjoy the journey of it. And to your point, yeah, man, I do think that it's worth having that aspiration that they should win.
yeah, they're good. They're good enough too. So let's hold them to that standard, and I hope they hold themselves to that standard. I'm really, really excited to see a team possibly look hungry again. It's my top wish.
To Eric's point, though, to answer the question that you posed here, here's the thing. I really did not have a lot of hope in the aftermath of Game 7 of Oklahoma City because the Nuggets didn't have assets. They didn't have a lot of flexibility. And so that was a period where, for the first time,
Yeah, it felt like
for
it was
the
over.
exact first time, I was like, I don't know if they're going to be able to rebuild enough for me to really buy in.
Yeah.
And the fact that they were able to do it,
Like
to
in
a
2
degree-
days.
well, yes, but the fact that they were able to do it coming into the season now in a way that not only do I believe, but I'm picking it is like, man, that's special. Because I honestly was sitting there going, like, what's it going to be like to cover this team when we're always the Cinderella, hoping we just get lucky?
So let me get this straight. You're willing to pick it?
I'm really into pick it, man.
Yeah, dude. Like I will. I mean, okay, one
Here he looks good, too.
slightly negative.
What was it?
Jokic's weight.
Well, it's a good segue to that super chat.
Oh,
There
yes.
that Amin just punched in,
Okay, well let's go to it. Let's go to the super chats.
which is does Jokic's shape concern you?
His shape.
His shape.
He is.
I love
The
Like a
shape that
pear?
he's in.
Yeah, the
I
shape
think
that
is
he's in,
what
but
they
also
meant.
just his shape.
Just the shape.
It's just his shape.
as a
Is the
large man, the shape of a large man.
nose kind of pointed.
Amin, the super chatter, was watching the 2023 playoff run.
Yes.
I noticed that Jokic was running by every center. Correct. He played heavier the last 2 years after the chip.
I told you guys this before. I do think it's a concern because I think Jokic has been in good shape, but not like the shape. Here's one of the other things I take away from the last 2 playoff runs. The Nuggets looked exhausted at the end of both, and some of this was going game 7s. But some of this is also like, man, 4 rounds is really hard.
Yeah.
You have to be in great shape, and you probably have to have at least 1 or 2 of those that are short. And so the challenge is not just being good enough to win. It's like you also have to kind of get your work done early and be in phenomenal shape. So, yes, I think Jokic probably needs to be in better shape than we saw in your best. I think that's no question. And it is possible that Jokic needs to be in better shape than he was in 2025.
Yeah, I mean,
Or thinner. Like this last
There's
season.
okay, so yeah.
yeah,
I think so. I think he does.
He did play 37 minutes a game and
I know.
averaged a 30-point
I'm kind of
triple-double,
hoping
so
it.
maybe not.
I'm hoping it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
because he has more help.
Such an easy thing to say.
I
you
know. Yeah, he just he never leaves the game. He never gets tired. But yeah, man, like I hope he's just getting in better shape right now. Like that's what he's doing, you know.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
think for Jokic, everybody says everything about him is so incredibly consistent. He's working out. It's not like he's not working out. I think when you turn 30, it's about diet. Like you can get away with those things.
Oh, it's
sleep and diet and those things.
It's definitely beer. It is.
And I'm not sure Jokic wants that. Like, that's the thing that some people are like, yeah, man, I would rather keep doing that because that's who I am.
This is Jokic and Luka are tied like in many ways like this. Like there's kind of a weight fluctuation that generally coincides with low periods or off periods.
There you go.
The rest of the super chats, a brand new super chatter. It's Cedric Exquisite. No,
Again,
Eric.
not a member of the supporters club. I can't wrap my
know,
head around
it is
this.
killing us, Cedric, because you're
Just
the super chat money.
one less
is,
super chat.
Yeah. No, Eric. No, Adam. Yes, vote. It's payday. Let's get it.
Hey!
It is payday.
Join
Bang,
Supporters
bang,
Club.
Hey, we
bang,
got
bang.
paid too. Yes.
Join Supporters Club.
Immediately. Cedric Exquisite. P.S. Guys, I'm locked in. $100 bet. Nuggets win it all.
There you go. Throw that bet down.
That'd be pretty tight, brother, if they win. Joshua
Sweet.
Sanchez. What's up, y'all? Might see you at the preseason game. That'd be
Hell
very
yeah,
cool.
Josh.
Hey, man, we're going to be in San Diego for that preseason game, so we're going to do
I
some
hope we
kind of
see a bunch
meetup.
of people. I hope it's hard for us to walk. We're
Oso
mobbed.
Blanco. I haven't heard from him. Oso Blanco's got to give me a spot.
Yeah,
for
where's
Friday.
he at? We're
We're
coming to
Costa
your
Blanco,
turf,
man. We're coming to your turf. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. We hope you have a lovely weekend, and we will see you on Monday, our final week of the off season. Hit that like button on the way out.